talk about it here. So if you know where the last decan of Capricorn is, the last 10 degrees of Capricorn is in your chart, type it below. So where is that 20 degree to the 29th degree of Capricorn in your chart? Because this is what we're talking about. This new moon is so foundational, so huge, and it's really asking, not everyone's going to do this, but it's really asking you to look at something, to be forced to look at something uncomfortable. So because Pluto's involvement here, and because of the overarching theme of Pluto going direct right near this time, it's really asking us to do the uncomfortable work, to look at something that we've been avoiding, to be with something that we've been avoiding. And if we are allowing ourselves to do that, we're going to make great gains this year. So it might feel unrelated to a lot of things in your life, but it's all connected. So what are you avoiding? What are you not wanting to be with? What feels too difficult to be with? And how can you be with that thing? What is necessary for you to be with that thing? Maybe you need support. Maybe you need to book a session with me. Maybe you need to work with someone else. What is necessary for you to be with that thing? So let's talk about the cycle. So this cycle starts with the new moon in Capricorn today on the 11th. And then we don't reach completion or awareness fully of the cycle until we come into the full moon in Capricorn in July, which will be at the 29th degree, at the energetic degree of Capricorn, the last degree. And so it is about mastery. There's something that we're needing to master here in order to really move forward this year. And the thing about Capricorn energy that most of you know, but I want to say, is that Capricorn is relentless. It's relentless energy. It's going to charge forward. It's going to keep moving. It's going to keep climbing that mountain, even if it can't see the top, even if it doesn't know how much further it has to go. It is just about putting in the work. It is about doing the damn thing. It is about chopping the wood and carrying the water, like continuing to do your work, even if it feels like you're not making any strides forward. And this is a really important thing to understand when it feels like all your hard work hasn't been going anywhere, or you want to give up, or you want to do something different. And it's like, it is okay to start fresh. It is okay to do something different, but recognize that no matter what you're doing, you're going to have to continue to put in that hard work. So that is like the Capricorn energy. And just to understand, it is Saturnian. It is about, that like really kind of harsh, cold, and relentless work that is a part of being human. Regardless of like what that actually looks like in your life, it's going to be there. So this new moon that is happening is at 20 degrees. And the other thing about this is that it creates a square to the nodes. And the nodes right now are in Aries and Libra. And what's important to understand about that is that these are the nodes of destiny. These are the nodes that are the north node is our dharma, like where we're being driven to go towards, to like move forward into. And that south node is our past. And there is this element, because we've had so many years of so much energy in those last degrees of Capricorn, like as a society, as a world, like we've been through a lot. We've been through kind of the ringer, especially when it has to do with like government systems, that kind of thing. And because of that, because of this energy of like going through the ringer of it in the last few years, the fact that it's squaring the north and the south node, it means that like while it's challenging and while we have to basically, whenever something's squaring the nodes, it can indicate that there's skip steps. And so this new moon might look like it's taking you back. It might look like you're having to do things you don't want to do, or be with things from your past, or heal something. It's all necessary, and it's all connected to moving you forward. So just remember that when you're being challenged. Hi, if you're just checking in, tell me if you know where 20 degrees of Capricorn is in your chart, or those last 10 degrees of Capricorn in your chart, because that is where we're starting a new cycle. And even though we're starting a new cycle, it's like that cycle is going to contain stuff from your past. And what your intentions with this new moon are, probably what it will require from you to actualize or to move forward on is to go back in order to move forward. It's like a slingshot, right? Like you have to go be with the things that are painful. Pluto is our pain into power. It's how we transmute our pain into power, and we cannot go under it. We can't go over it. We can't, skip steps like that. That's what the square to the nose is often like. Okay, we've skipped some steps here. We haven't been with something. We haven't been with our grief. We haven't been with our pain. We haven't been with our anger. We haven't been with our hurts. And we need to do that in order to move forward. And once we are able to connect those things, and once we are able to be with those things, we fly forward. So even though this is a cycle that is every new moon to every full moon is about 6 months, right? Where we come full circle. And this is like half of our year, but it's a very important part of our year. It's not all of our year, but if we try to skip over the step, it's really not good for our growth this year, for our evolution this year. So I highly encourage you to be with whatever you are knowing that you're avoiding being with in your life right now. And if you want support in that, that's really natural and really normal. And I have a few special offers going on right now. And I also have Feminine Leadership that starts next month. Feminine Leadership is, we go through the archetypes and the astrology, the archetypes and the astrology of your chart, and the archetypes are like within all of us. So it's like what this symbology means in your life and in your individual chart. It is a group journey, but each week you get an individualized reading with me. So it's a small group, and it's really, really read the reviews. It's a fantastic journey. If you want to learn more about it, there's a link in my profile. So that starts next month. And then I have one-on-one ways to work with me. So this new moon is happening today. Really important to set your intentions. Really important to fill out your pages from your Planetary Planner. If you don't already have your Planetary Planner, get yours through the link in my profile. There's the digital version or the paper version, because you'll want to look back at this time and see what seeds you were wanting to sow, what energy was coming through at this time, so that when we get to the full moon in July, with this full moon that's going to be at the 29th degree of Capricorn, you're going to be like, whoa, blown away. So let's do this. Let's make this a good, solid start to 2024, which means in Capricorn, all right, I forgot to put do not disturb on my phone. So let's make this a fresh start to the year, doing the hard things, being with the hard things, doing the hard work, getting the support you need, and really starting 2024 solidly. So where is 20 degrees of Capricorn in your chart, and what intentions do you have for this year, for the next 6 months? Let's do this. If you enjoyed this video, please go, when I post it, please go give it a little love and take good care of yourselves.